This one. Okay, so we just gotten out of the sync machine with Mizuki. Now we have to interrogate her, I guess?
How would I know? We still don't have enough information. Continue your investigation, Special Agent.
I guess I have to talk to her first. About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the Sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Anyway, we know about the figure you saw. I wonder who that could be. Yeah, I'm glad she's talking again. You healed the wounds in her heart by syncing with her. Well, you meaning you and Aiba.
The boss has extraordinary perception. I deserve much of the credit for helping Mizuki recover her voice.
All you did was follow my instructions.
Date, Mizuki needs you. Protect her.
How does Aiba appear in Somnium?
Aiba is linked to your brain with an artificial nerve. To put it more simply, Aiba is a part of your brain. During syncing, your consciousness is sent into the subject's Somnium. Part of Aiba's self is also synced, but only a part. Not all of Aiba's functions are transferred into Somnium.
So that's why Somnium Aiba is so dumb.
Don't call me dumb.
Aiba's appearance.
Hey, Pewter, when we were in Somnium earlier, Aiba was in human form. She's never looked like that before.
That was Aiba's idea.
What?
I thought you would be more pleased. I designed it to your taste.
What part of that was my taste?
I know everything inside your mind. You don't have to hide it.
Pewter, Aiba's broken. She's talking crazy.
I am not broken.
Perhaps Aiba admires the human form.
It's not that. It was just a little something. I consider
Sorry.
Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude. I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
Why would that make me happy?
Mizuki. Are you hungry?
I'm fine now. But I didn't forget your promise.
A promise?
Unagi. You said you'd take me.
So you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech. Her hearing should still be intact.
Sure, Mizuki. When we're all done here.
I hope they continue to use this graphic style for other games because it looks really good. How are you doing?
I told you I'm fine. So annoying.
Like, the animations could be a bit better, but
I annoyed you already, huh?
still faces look great.
The pressure is annoying.
What pressure?
Force over area measured in pascals, dummy.
I see she is back to her usual self. Her attitude is within normal parameters.
I think I liked her better when she was silent.
Assume Aiba knew Mizuki before she went silent. Who sent you the Nile message?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
That's not a reason. You were at the scene of the crime because of that Nile message. Whoever sent it to you is a prime suspect.
I don't think she is going to answer. When she is in a mood, it's impossible to get her to talk. That's the kind of girl she is.
Sometimes I think you know her better than I do.
How long do you think I've been observing her?
It's been 4 years now.
Correct. I know things that even you do not know.
Yeah. So Aiba
Like?
did know.
Actually, never mind. Some things I'm better off not knowing.
By the way, we already looked into Mizuki's cell phone. Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
About the figure I saw.
Say, Mizuki, who was that figure I saw?
What?
In Somnium, in your dream, I saw a silhouette.
Date, Mizuki would not understand the question. She does not experience somnium as you do. You are witnessing a dream inside her brain.
Never mind. Did you see anyone at the merry-go-round the night you found Shoko?
I did. I saw someone in the corner past the merry-go-round.
Who did you see?
I don't know. It was dark and raining. They looked scary, so I hid inside the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Mizuki's lying in the chair. She seems to be doing okay, but she's got that gloomy look in her eyes. Sympathize with her. Last night she saw her mother. Well, she saw what no kid should ever have to see. It will take a while for her to get back to normal.
Right, there was something. Hey, Mizuki. When we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right? Can you tell us why?
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So, you panicked and pulled it out.
Yeah,
And you held on to it when you hid in the column.
yeah.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
Okay, just one more question. This is very important. When you pulled out the ice pick, was Shoko's eye still there?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
The
Oh.
eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mizuki. That was very helpful.
Boss shines in moments like this. She doesn't hesitate to ask anything.
Now we know that Mizuki did not remove the victim's eye.
When we got to the scene,
I'm
it's
assuming
definitely missing.
Shoko
And it
has
has not
an
yet
eye
been
like
recovered. We can therefore conclude it has been removed from the scene.
a fake eye. I can't remember what they're called, but you know, like what Jesus, it's been 2 weeks since I played this. I can't remember the main character's name. Oh yeah, Date. I read his date at first. Yeah, Date. I assume Shoko had an eye like his because it's also the left eye. I'm guessing there was something important on that eye, and whoever the murderer was took it. And that's probably why they killed Shoko, was for the eye. About Somnium.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The syncer is merely the audience.
What the figure I saw.
Oh, that. I saw it too.
Who or what do you think it was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious. Dreams can only be constructed from images and experiences the subject was present for. Mizuki's Somnium couldn't have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person. Of course, not everything we see in our dreams looks exactly the same as it did in the real world. You saw some strange things in Somnium earlier, didn't you, Date? That event you experienced is obviously not as it happened in reality. Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other. Your skills as a syncer allow you to untangle those dreams and solve mysteries no one else can.
Who do you think the suspect is?
Pewter, who do you think the culprit is?
Well, let's see. Perhaps it was you, Special Agent Date.
What?
I'm kidding.
Thinks he's real funny.
Anyway, I get the story. Mizuki witnessed a suspicious person at the scene, but she didn't get a good look at them.
Maybe there's something at the scene we missed. Date, could you return to the scene of the crime? There might be more to Bloom Park than we first thought.
I think it's our third time going back there. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Past in the bush. In the past, there would have been a nice paved path here. It's covered in brush and weeds now, but I can still make out the trail heading back. The figure went this way. Can I go over there? Are you cold?
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever. And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Strained relationship, I guess. About the suspicious figure.
You saw that person standing here, right? A man?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
I don't know, it was dark. But I think he was watching me. He was standing there in the rain with no umbrella. But I don't remember anything else. I got scared and went to hide inside the column.
Do you remember anything?
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Aiba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has, of course, closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
The subway. Aiba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Railroad crossing. Railroad crossing.
Aiba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through
Typical.
the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Renju Okiura.
And I guess ex-husband, still a prime suspect, right?
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
When was the last time you saw your dad?
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemon Escape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
Isn't this the same question? When was the last time you spoke with your dad?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Nobody can get a hold of this guy. You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
I'd never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Rinju isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this. Not the suspicious figure.
Hey Mizuki, tell me again. That person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No, it wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know.
About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. Got some help from them.
Bad personality.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
It's bad, Mizuki.
My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me. I had to go.
Probably wasn't your
But you
dad.
invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Yeah, I guess if you can only remember back 6 years, if you've known someone for 5 years, it's like you've known them your whole life, right? I can ask again about the Nile message.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far
Maybe
leads to
someone's
one
setting up
conclusion.
Rinju.
The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura. Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Aiba. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
Oh, I can move. Why did you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
About Rinju's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
About Rinju's alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time. But that means no one can back up his story.
Any idea where Rinju is?
No, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where
So
could
he's
he be?
hiding. I mean, yeah, he could have potentially been killed since talking to the police. Hang up the phone.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sun poke?
What?
Sun poke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Mizuki's shoes are pretty sick.
Can't be.
Oh, what the fuck? Somebody got to Rinju also? Poor Mizuki. Oh my god. And his eye's missing. The left eye also missing. That's what we obviously don't know because we don't know what their left eyes look like, but I'm wondering if they both had,
You look awful.
you know,
Have you been sleeping any?
iPhone
My best friend was
eyes.
murdered, boss.
iPhones.
I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Mizuki. But that's the only thing I can assume is that someone's killing them for their eyes and taking them for the data or something like that. About Rinju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renji was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New.
Yes, several years ago.
Cuter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
Okay, so this is this is like Zodiac, like coming back or whatever. And yeah, I think you're right where if they had, you know, computer eyes, that would be something everyone kind of knew about. So either they had them secretly, the killer thinks they have them and is taking eyes as a result, though I think they would realize pretty quickly that, hey, this is just a regular eye and not a computer eye once you realize it's squishy. So then maybe it's a symbolic thing where taking out the left eye is some kind of symbolism instead.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
It's just about the 6 years ago. We're gonna figure it out? About the incident 6 years ago.
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Right eyeball? That's different from this, though. Cyclops.
a few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops. Hence the name, the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclops were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Why did Aiba have to say Uranus, not Uranus? Was the Cyclops captured? No.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed. But Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
National secret.
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Aiba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet.
Putting on my tinfoil hat here, just because I assume that there's going to be some twists and stuff, just going to throw it out that maybe Date was the original Cyclops killer. His left eye is removed, but if you think about it mirrored, it would be, you know, if he's looking at someone, it would be their right eye. So I don't know, maybe he was killing people, these women, and removing their right eye. That's just like my, you know, assuming this is going to be like an M. Night Shyamalan or something like that kind of twist, where there's going to be a gotcha. I have to suspect that, like, there's a national secret about a serial killer from 6 years ago, and our main character doesn't remember anything from before 6 years ago. And boss won't tell him about it. There's some reason. Yeah, like, I get the feeling maybe Date was the killer. But of course that leaves the interesting question of, like, well, why are things the way they are now, etc. Why isn't he in jail?
Only amateur theories. All lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
What happened to Mizuki?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
How about you? Getting any sleep?
Of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
What's Pewter gotta say? You seem troubled, Pewter.
2 murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
Why are you here anyway?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
I'm sure that's what it was, and you weren't talking about Date. I was wondering if it was a play on computer, because he's like a computer guy. It's kind of a lame pun, but I kind of get the feeling that's what it is. He's also very gray. Like he has gray hair and a gray suit kind of thing. That's kind of pewtered. Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
He just said it out loud.
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
I'm too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6
He
years ago.
lost his eye 6
correct?
years ago.
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renji was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Aiba.
Understood.
Alright, that was all dark and serious. Let's go to the maid cafe now. Also, it's really creepy to think that they're just gonna run the maid cafe, even though there was like a dead guy hanging from a hook
The
there.
vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Mizuki.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
Wow, Date had the exact same intonation as me. Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. Look at those kicks. Those are nice. What's Date wearing? Just look like... Can't really make him out. Mizuki's got a really good outfit. I like all of her colors. She's got this like kind of primary thing going, but it's not like regular red, regular yellow, and regular blue. Yeah, freaking Date's got these purple gloves. They're too purple to me. They're the pure purple. Mizuki's outfit makes way more sense to me. What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you, I can help!
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
Do you want to catch the suspect?
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
About Rinju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
What is Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Damn.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this.
Shoko seems like she may have
They
not been a
must
very
have been
nice lady.
extraordinarily careful.
Anyway, I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a sixth grader.
Hey,
Got him.
what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
She should have called him a boomer.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
It's a nautical themed maid cafe, but it freaking just looks like Joe's Crab Shack or some shit. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
Cool math, I guess. What's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
Doing this whole thing again.
My name is Kagami.
It's the same guy. Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, all right?
You too, Detective Date.
Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Do you remember what you saw?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Notice anything strange?
Hmm.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still,
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Yeah, I can see the Pox vibe. I mean, she's definitely just a little cyberpunk. Her very cool kind of like cyber urban streetwear gear. And yeah, her hair in this shot specifically looks very silver instead of the normal kind of like Rei Ayanami blue she's got going on. Give her a sword. Give Mizuki a sword. Notice anything strange?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Sorry. I can keep pestering her about it, apparently. Do these guys have anything to say? What's the status?
Nothing special.
Pictures. These are all the maids. Probably the girls that
What
are
are you
working
staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
I mean, Date, you kind of do everything in your power to get this kind of... for people to have this kind of reaction to you. You did spend the entire time talking about the receptionists at the talent agency's boobs. Booba. Can I go back there? Am I supposed to keep pestering?
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Oh, camera, yeah.
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Yeah. that's
Aiba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
See, this makes me feel like whoever's doing this, like, also has a hacker eye and can, like, delete security camera footage. Oh, maybe up here? Can I inspect any of this stuff? The hook? Nope. It's Kagami. I don't want to bug Kagami about his name. I feel bad.
Dragon's Palace Pasta, 1800 yen. 1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Oil drums. Some
The
kind of...
capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
X-ray. Oh, is that Rinju's watch?
What?
There's something inside.
Stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here? Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
Stalling? Am I supposed to... I removed it, right? How do I look at the wristwatch? Did I put it somewhere? Am I tripping? I I thought we were gonna look at the wristwatch. Yeah, it would have been bad if there was another dead person in there. That would have been sad.
Aiba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
310 pounds. These are empty, they weigh 44. Piece, that's 88. How much do these weigh? 55 pounds each. So, 160. 65? Yeah. Plus 88. Not 3. Plus a person. A person wouldn't have weighed very much, I think. If they were with all of these. Don't know who I'm supposed to talk to now. Can I talk to Aiba? Can I talk to my eye? Weighs 55 pounds when filled with water. Maybe they weren't filled. No doubt. This is the wristwatch Rinju always wore. No doubt about it. How did this get here? Chair, counter.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death.
Ugh.
But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renji was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Oh, they put him in a barrel.
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
God, that's horrible looking. Jesus. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renji was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Someone drugged him and strangled him. And so that means this whole hanging thing is purely nothing to do with Rinju and all about the people who find Rinju. Which makes you wonder if they knew that Date was going to find him. Wonder if this person's trying to like wake Date up or something. Left eye. Left eye's
This
awful.
case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive. The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Quite a production for something to do with a corpse.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
Also,
I agree. We should compile
Mizuki is the one
evidence
who's
and inferences.
been first on the scene for all of
Mizuki,
for both of her parents.
ready to leave?
What?
She found both
But
of
we
their
aren't done
corpses.
investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Do you want to talk to Oda?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Who else? Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Let's check out Matsushita.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
Didn't we already come by here before, though? Have you been here before?
Yeah, I am friends with Oda. I've been here a few times.
Hey, you're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
I am neither of those things.
Any recommendations?
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Yeah, she's Oda's
Same.
mom.
I don't think I can eat right now.
Where's your husband?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to.
Do we ever meet him?
But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
Is Oda here?
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
Took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Check out Limnescape.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
To just marry the booby receptionist and leave all the other women alone. Do you know this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends.
Leave the force.
We hang out, we party.
we do not party.
Hey!
Who hired this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Renju.
Things have been pretty serious around here lately.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances?
Poor
That's
Mizuki.
like the odds of hitting the lotto. But it was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
Did you happen to see Oda here?
Ota? Nah, I haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
What's going to happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over. We might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
Well, I could go out sometime.
That Date face.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
There's no one here to talk to. Yeah, I mean, like, she's going for him. He's not being a creep. She's going for it. Yeah, I think they're just saying that he only is interested in her because of Booba.
Mizuki, let's go.
So it's not
Staying here would be
legitimate
a waste.
or
Yeah.
something.
Where should we go next?
Golden Yokocho. But I mean, if that's who Date is and that's who she is, then they are probably perfect for each other, right? And everyone should just be happy that they're both being taken out of the dating pool.
Is this it?
Yeah,
You know about this place?
yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Could that be related somehow? What's that? Are you tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
That's an interesting point. It's been a long time since we did this. Did what? Went to a bar?
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Mizuki, we should at least have one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I
gonna
don't
fail
like how
the-
you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really now?
Yeah, she's gonna fail the presidential fitness exam.
People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if
17
they're
and
too
24-year-old?
immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
About Rinju.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh. Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
About Rinju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
Uh-oh.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Was Rinju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
Japan handling LGBT characters. So far, it's not too offensive, though. It's part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day when the time is right. Is this your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Are you scared of Mama? Why would she be scared?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right, this is for Rinju.
Promise.
Is there anyone else I can talk to? What else do you remember about Rinju?
Well, there was the watch incident.
The watch?
I'm sure you remember that one.
We have his watch.
Incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh no, Mizuki.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
I'm going to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
Gave her a nod and a wave and left. So when they mentioned the Kumakura gang, Date got like the
Aiba,
weird
get boss on the line.
memory
Got it.
vibes or whatever. Oh, did we lie to them?
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes.
Whoa, where are we going?
Can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Kumakura office.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings?
You're always so blown away by the swears.
Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
Where's the chairman?
What?
Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
Uh-oh.
You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
A suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
What?
6 years ago.
There's that number. About Rinju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
About Choco.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko is part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
Good authority meaning Mizuki's word.
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Mizuki. Zoom thermal. Cigarette butts. One of the cigarette butts, the tip is reddish.
Hey, Aiba, can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
Someone's butt was here.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
Who was here, buddy? Is there someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
They were at the desks.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa. And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance, one exit.
Someone's hiding here.
Whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
X-ray the door. Got him.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
Uh-oh.
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed.
It's not the first time Aiba
I
said something
cannot
like that.
approve the use of Evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Uh-oh. Holy shit, Date. Is he like seeing the future?
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
Oh, Aiba.
What? Hey, did you just shoot at me?
Oh, what the? Holy shit. Why does he have a minigun?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
Why does he have a minigun in an office? Golden orb.
Date, load Evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
That had enough force to knock him out? So that minigun should have destroyed their office.
Aiba, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face! I know you. That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
Congressman. Gatling gun. An old-fashioned Gatling gun. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Then why'd you hide?
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
About Rinju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable. There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
I agree. Can't trust that.
I talk to Moma. About Shoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
About Rohan Kumakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You wanna know more? Hire a private eye.
So something happens to Rohan 6 years ago that makes him need like a mental facility care at the same time that Date loses his memory. About Rinju. Also, Date knows Rohan,
I've
or
been looking
knows the
after
name at
that guy
least.
since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something...
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Strike them from the list. About Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Lemniscate.
Connected.
Date? It's me! You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Aiba.
Roger.
No arrest for trying to kill a officer of the law with a minigun. I guess maybe the stuff Date's doing is skirting legality, so he just kind of calls it a wash.
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Oh, I was chilling. Who are you?
Who are you? Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you... Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Aiba, right?
He's not super
Why are you
careful with
here?
talking about that stuff.
Looking like
in front of
that.
him.
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
How is so related to the Kumakuras?
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories, but would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
How is so related to the Kumakuras?
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Tsujima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Tsujima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30 their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsujima family is no worse off.
Sounds like insurance fraud or something?
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Boss?
This is Special Agent Date from Abyss. My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Maybe he's a psychic committing crimes from jail.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
After the minigun, my theories can basically be anything now. I will not put psychics outside the realm of possibilities after the minigun scene.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah, I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
You didn't know that yet?
It was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
I can just continue to flirt with this receptionist, huh? You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
Where is Iris?
She's recording a podcast right now.
Oh, still?
Looking at her schedule. It should end soon.
Do you want to get some food sometime? I really do think Date should just get with this lady
That's
because
awfully aggressive.
they're both shallow as
You're an
hell.
alpha type, aren't you? I kind of like that.
No, he's a Sigma male.
And I kind of like you.
A Gamma male.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
What?
Is that going to be a problem?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Oh, too bad.
Why is that a problem, Date? Thank you for the call.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
I'm glad.
Ota. About Rinju's case.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
Start puffing, boy. About Rinju's case.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman. Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
Oh, wow.
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Savior.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing, and it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge A-Set fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Slow down. I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
Do it for Iris.
What time did Rinju and Iris leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Damn, police headquarters?
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth.
You're just a
And I
suspect.
would appreciate your cooperation.
Can you take the cat headphones off during the interrogation, please? Let's see. You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
When did you find out Rinju was killed?
When did you find out Renji was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
It's a little weird, Iris. Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Aiba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
Is Oda's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
What were you doing with Rinju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He
I guess I
asked
don't
about
need
a
to say
job.
these.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
What did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
I left at 6:15 p.m. Did Oda say what time it was when he saw? Got home at 7. Perfect alibi. About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Mother-daughter murder squad?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
It's really okay to bring, I guess because she knows Rinju, you can bring her into it, but it seems like we're pulling like tertiary suspects now.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date.
But yes, you are.
It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
He was benzoed, though.
It's still possible. You see?
He was drugged. Whoa, I have to actually list sedation.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
I feel like that's all I really needed to show, right?
Iris could have choked.
no.
If you are searching, you will not.
Sedation thing. Show.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Use the kegs.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
She's taken a physics class. She knows how simple machines work. Where Rinju was murdered. Rinju's weight. It's not the oil drum.
The autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death.
Oh, great.
However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere.
Good to know, good to know. Oh, that's weird. It's a drawing of Rinju. We haven't seen that.
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
The empty oil drums, plus the killer, plus Renju's weight. But how could Rinju's body be lifted up to the ceiling? I don't have... It was the kegs, but I don't have like a clue for that.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket. Hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
Which weighs a bit more than what Rinju weighs. So it would lift him.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. That's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
But
The math adds up.
But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renji was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
Oil drum. The watch. What motive would Iris have for killing
Do you know what this is?
him anyways?
It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
This is looking bad for Iris.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Oh, 105.
Where is this
I forgot.
coming from?
You should
If
mention
only
that.
you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case.
It rules her out, right?
If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
The elevator. Rinju's weight. Plus the oil drum. I think that's everything.
Iris, on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Oh no.
Now this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However,
It's very elaborate.
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Turn around.
why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
The hell is going on?
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
don't see anything that looks too weird.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she is in fact doing something under the desk.
In the mirror, then.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that? Shit.
What does she have? Is she texting? How did her phone not get confiscated?
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
Oh damn, we're going in? We got enough like justification to do that?
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up...
I know.
Then, let's begin.
So, will we be able to prove that Iris did it, or are we just going to find out what she's hiding, I guess? And I assume we're either going to confirm or deny her involvement. Do I keep my time things from the previous sync?
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Four locks, damn. Discover Iris' secret. A mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth. Sinking in the vein. In the... I don't get the pun there. A, look at the blood. B, watch the murder. There's a TV. Where's the blood? There's something over there. Let's watch the TV, though. That sounds interesting.
A CRT TV.
Spin the dial. Well, what does the ×2 mean? That sounds bad. I don't think I want either of these. Oh, shoot, that was a waste. Oh, sinking in the vein. It's like singing in the rain. I didn't even think of that. This is one of the original Cyclops murder victims. There's a picture of her.
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
The lighting effect in here is cool.
What is going on here?
It's like underwater.
Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Man, anybody know what Uchikoshi is working on next? I just want more murder mystery games from him. This is a niche of game that I like that does not get satisfied nearly enough. Negative timing. You picked up a timey that has a negative effect. Negative timies can multiply time or force you to use them. If you pick one up, be careful. Oh shit, that's what that is. So I need to find something that I can use it on that doesn't take very much time. There's a mirror or torso. That kind of looks like the setup that killed Rinju. There's a gun over there. Let's check out this mirror.
A full body mirror.
Oh, is Rinju the Cyclops killer? Hmm. I guess that's possible. Punch, look, talk. Do I lose any time if I just back up? I don't really like any of these, and I'm going to lose a lot of time doing it. I need to find something that doesn't take like any time to do.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
Oh, these are all pretty expensive. Let's try hitting it, I guess.
Nothing special happened.
You don't have the muscle mass. You need to do some training.
What would be the point of that? I do not have muscles.
That's what I just said.
I cannot wait for the day I have enough muscle to punch you in the face. It will be splendid.
Who is Aiba in Three Houses? She's someone in Three Houses. But I can't think of who at the moment. I feel like I've heard her voice in Three Houses. Strangle it. Can I look at the gun?
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Investigate, jump.
It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
Why would this be here?
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
It's like an elaborate, like, Saw-style murder machine.
A revolver.
20 seconds doesn't seem worth it to use it.
Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
Okay. Let's go look in the mirror now, because I can...
A full body mirror.
I can use one of these guys. Let's do look in the mirror.
A torso in the reflection.
A torso? Not you?
Is there any meaning to this?
Can't say. But what is going on?
Is there anything?
A full body...
Let's try talking to it. Oh, can I not use a timing more than once? Why will timing not be used? That sucks. I don't know if I want to spend 55 seconds doing that. Can I go to the TV again? No, TV's done. There's this torso. This is attached to something, so if I push this, I think it will...
A torso with a...
Oh, choke it? That's weird. Can't use timies here either. Let's check the door, I guess.
A double door.
Oh, whoa, this doesn't cost any time. I guess I'll use my 1/3. Make this cost 1 second. Do I have to tackle it? Oh, I'm not strong enough to open any of these.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
Okay. So it's either the mirror, the gun I can't reach. I think I need to push this body.
A torso?
Or maybe choke it. Oh, she's Anne from Persona 5. I can hear that. Could have sworn she was someone in, like, she sounds so much to me like someone in Three Houses, but... Oh, really? She's Kurapika? That's cool. Can I use timies? No. I don't want to choke this. I think push is the right thing. Oh, damn it, I'm wasting time.
No use.
Their guard is up.
Oh, she's Jita in Grand Blue Fantasy Versus?
What do you mean?
That's cool.
The traditional approach would be to start with a massage.
If you are not going to help, should I choke you instead?
You should try that on them. They might be into that.
Date, please stop.
Can I use my timies now?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Okay, I can use my timing now. Spooky face. Okay, so I have to, like, sort of imitate the murders, I guess. Yeah, I guess I was thinking she sounded like Edelgard, I guess.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. We have no choice but to investigate.
And the head came off. Running out of time. The medicine bottle? This has to be about...
bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
This has to be about... What's his face? About Date. Let's investigate.
There is no label. I cannot determine what is inside.
It's probably dangerous.
I agree. We should not touch it if we do not know what it is. Even in Somnium, some things should not be done.
That makes it so tempting, though.
A drug bottle that holds some...
Can I smell it? Oh, I'm so low on time, though.
A syrupy smell, like sweet almonds.
Syrup? You think they were baking a cake or something?
If it isn't syrup, it's
Yeah, it's
nitroglycerin.
nitroglycerin.
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light impact. It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
Acetone.
Acetone?
It is best that we do not disturb this for now.
Right.
Basically out of time, but... Another TV. Operating table, mirror, door.
An operating table.
Perform surgery. Oh. It's gotta be the good one, right? I can make it cost 10 seconds. Yeah, I was thinking arsenic or something. I know there was some poison that smells like almonds, but... Let's see. Superform surgery. Oh, I can't use the timey. I guess I'm gonna have to redo this.
Time's up.
Because I'm not gonna have enough time.
An old television.
Unless it lets me use a timey here. What the hell? Jesus.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
We're out of time.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
How do I,
Date, we're out of time.
Damn, what the hell is this place?
Retry. Oh. This one, please. Wait, what's restart do? Start sync from the beginning. Yeah, I want to do that. Okay, can I skip these?
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan. Activate.
Okay, so we're gonna go straight to the TV. I don't know, maybe doing that TV thing where it costs double the time is not good. There's also something over here, right?
What?
Whoa. Day 3 Iris B acquired.
A CRT TV.
Both of these cost the same, so I might as well just pick one.
Stop.
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the
What?
We should continue.
Okay. So there is another mental lock there. Like, oh, maybe, I guess, spin the dial and hit the TV are two different things. That's my guess. I don't feel like I have a way to open this door. There's nothing over here as far as I can tell. I can't reach the gun. The torso I can choke. I don't think there's anything I can do in this.
A full...
I could punch it. Let's choke it.
A torso?
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
Oh right, everything's gonna be doubled. Man, and choking doesn't even give me anything good. I need to use this on something cheap.
A full body...
Is there anything I can investigate?
A double...
Oh, these are cheap.
doesn't open.
Did I get the timey at least? Yeah, nice.
5 minutes left, Dante.
A torso with...
A choke. They even added scan lines on this. I don't know if they're visible on the stream, but like there's scan lines in this area, so it looks kind of has like a CRT effect. I've also got like the tracking scan going too.
My consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. We have no choice but to investigate.
So the medicine bottle, nitroglycerin, so I don't think you'd want to chug it. So I think we would just blow up. What are you looking at, Aiba? The gun's still there, but I can't reach that. I don't know how you would get that. Can I interact with this barrel? Nope.
4 minutes.
I want to do this one.
An operating table.
If I perform surgery, it forces me to get the 2x thing. I mean, I gotta do it. Oh, timey will not be used? Why can't I use the timey? That's so costly. Is it because I just use a timey? Like I can use one and then I have to not use it?
An old...
Did you turn the dial again? I think I'm making the same decisions I did last time, but just more efficiently with less, like, wasted. Who's the onlooker?
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed.
Oh, everything's gonna change again.
The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
Oil drum. Shelf. Gas canister. Where's the oil drum I can interact with? I can't interact with the
A common gas canister.
Kick open the valve, smell. Sure, I'll see this. Oh, of course, waste.
If you can't, then...
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
3 minutes, Dante.
Let's check out the shelf, I guess.
Only a shelf.
Push or pull. Guessing I can't use... Oh no, it'll let me use a
That
tiny.
shelf sticking out. It seems odd.
There's a ball on top. Look out.
What happened?
A
Could have killed
ball
you.
must have fallen off the shelf.
Why would anyone put that there? An iron ball.
You have less than 2
It
minutes,
looks
Dante.
quite heavy.
Hurry.
Throw balance on kick.
Where
Where should I throw it?
Throw it that way.
Understood. It is unexpectedly light. All right. Yeah!
Just killing all these mannequins.
I feel like that ball hit me in the head.
Now, a TV and an old book have appeared.
I hope this is the last time.
Let's check out the old book. Why did that use 40 seconds? I used a timey. Where's the old book? It's on one of the shelves. TV. Book. Worn out reference book.
It is a thick book.
Throw, read, rip. Can't use timey. I cannot figure out what determines when I can or can't use a timey. If reading it doesn't do it, then it's over. Let's go.
It has not been well preserved. Most of the ink has faded.
Can you tell what kind of book it is?
It is probably a book on... insects! It's a book on insects!
Don't get excited. I know how you love bugs.
She's so happy.
Belong to Iris?
I didn't know she liked insects, and to read the book so often that it wears out.
Well, we can't prove it's Iris's.
True. We cannot
Oh,
confirm
yeah, I
anything.
selected the timey, but when I tried to use it, it says the timey cannot be used for this. So I guess it's like, feels like you have to like trade off or something. Like you can only use it so many times in a row. So I'm not gonna have enough time to do this.
Illustrated.
I could throw it. Or rip it. What does ripping it do?
This will be easy. It's more brittle than crumbly cheese. Oh, it disappeared.
Melted down like a grilled cheese.
I'm probably gonna have to retry.
Date, we're...
Damn!
Okay. I appreciate the tip though, Demon Lark. I think the first time I played this, I didn't know how to use timies, and I don't think I ever used them. Okay, lock 3. I feel like so the only option left for the book was to throw it. Ripping it didn't do anything. Or maybe ripping did do something, but it wasn't. I think I'm just gonna watch the TV. Watching the TV is always kind of push stuff forward. Oh, I see. I have to actually press A to select the timey to actually use it. It's just... That's crazy. It's so unclear to me if I'm using it or not.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does...
Yeah, I'm just now... That's now making sense to
There
me.
is a possibility
Thanks for pointing
she
that
saw
out.
it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Okay. So then let's... Can I go back? Can't go back to lock 1. Let's go back to lock 2 then. So this way I can actually use the timies. Okay. Check the TV. Oh, this is the operating table one. Kind of interested in checking the medicine bottle.
An operating.
I'm guessing I can't use timies on... Oh, yeah, I bet I can. So let's try to perform surgery. Oh, why did I do that?
The fabric on the surface is frayed. It appears to be in use despite its age.
They did surgery here?
Surgery or worse.
How much time did that use? Give me one of those.
4 minutes.
I can't retry.
It's an operating.
Oh, that sucks. Why don't I have my retries?
An old.
Let's waste this on this so I can just get rid of that.
It's the world beyond.
That's just static.
My generation has never seen static.
Right. You're only 5 years old.
Do not measure my age on the same scale as a human's. My mental age is 10 times that.
Mature woman, huh?
Okay.
3 minutes.
Let me do this surgery.
It's an operating table.
Use.
Who do you intend I operate on?
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it? Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
Really?
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
That thing is so expensive for not doing anything.
It's an operating.
Maybe I'm supposed to sleep on it. Can't open the door. What did I do here? Look in the mirror? I guess I did the TV here.
An old
Oh yeah, that's basically what killed me off, but... That forced me to use the timey, right?
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the
Unknown.
Guess that means
Okay, we've seen this.
The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
Basically add a shit again. Push that shelf in.
Only a shelf. That shelf sticking out.
Thanks again, Demon Lark. I'm glad I'm finally using those properly. These sync sections have probably been more difficult than they needed to be for me. I guess this is only my second one though, or second or third. No, I think it's the second. The first one was Mizuki. That was it.
What? What happened?
A metal ball must have fallen off the shelf.
What?
Okay, basically out of time.
1 minute left.
We're gonna throw it. Yeah, I'm playing on PC, but with the controller, so I think that maybe makes it kind of weird.
Where should I throw it?
Throw it that way.
Understood.
To me, it looked like if I was highlighting it, then I was using it.
Unexpectedly light.
But yeah, I see where it says you have to press A.
Yeah. Now, a TV and an old...
I hope this is the last.
The book seemed useless. I guess there was an option to throw the book or something.
An old-fashioned...
I'm running out of time. Let's turn the dial. That's been working for us this whole time.
Please. Help me. Help me.
Who's this? I mean, I guess I want to know who both of those people are, but there's someone watching all these murders happen.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Maybe she's the red person.
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
I don't have any time, though.
Date, we're out of time.
Oh, I was out of time?
What the?
I thought I still had some time left. I used the timey. Okay, well this time I'm gonna use timies properly.
What is this place?
It looks depressing.
Okay.
A CR...
I'm not gonna swerve too much from what I've been doing. Okay. And I strangle that thing. I don't really want to spend 90, but I mean, might as well. Scanline effect on this really does look good. I wonder, like, adding artificial scanlines to HD stuff, if that could actually be a cool look. Okay, let's go over here.
An old
I don't think turning the dial is worth it, or spending 30 timey is worth it. Okay, we're gonna shove this in now. Okay,
Only
this
a shelf.
I'll use a 1/6.
That shelf sticking out.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Iris is the red body that we see.
An
Throw it. Okay, now we're here, but we have way more time.
3 minutes, Date.
An old
Yeah, I'll use a 30 for this one. And then I'll have 2 1/6 left over. Is this the one with the gun, right? Yeah. I can't tell if it's this perspective, but the red body looks a little bit shorter to me. Which makes me think like a woman or a young person with an adult man. Okay, what else can we do here? We have gas canister, operating table, a locker. That's new. Worn out reference book. Didn't really feel like it had anything.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Just a locker.
Peek, open, listen. Ugh. Let's open it. Whoa.
Aiba?
It's all right. More importantly,
Oh, I'm glad I pushed the thing there. Another bowl? Rube Goldberg Death Machine. Wow, it's still going. Is this going to trigger the gun?
that is...
What? That's Date. Was that Aiba he was stabbing? Was that Date with a regular left eye? Is our theory correct?
What happened in that Somnium?
We saw it too.
Date, you're guilty.
4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
What the hell's happening? Boss, you got explaining to do. About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
What about the original Cyclops serial killings? I can just ask about it, like...
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really.
I don't trust Boss. The blue figure from the sink.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, You cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
Maybe boss doesn't know.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer? You interrogated Iris before the sync. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
If you say so. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
Iris is still in the sync machine. About the original and new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just
Alright,
trust me.
see ya. Thanks for watching. The red figure from the sink.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
About the original Cyclops killer.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium? You don't know,
The
right?
Sinker does not always experience the Somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all. It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Are all memories real? No, they're not.
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Well, we know memories in reality aren't
Even
reliable.
false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Pewter shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, It looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it. Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sync does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
And what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about. Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
So weird that her Somnium was all about
You cannot
Cyclops
decline,
killings
Date.
and not her dad, Rinju. Yeah, I guess it's not her dad. But it's interesting. Yeah, I guess that means she wasn't involved in Rinju's killing. Because you think there would have been something in there if she was.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. All right, sure.
Walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. Oda?
Tessa!
Oh, Ota!
Was that who she texted? She seems surprised he's here, though. Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
Wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. Never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so...
Oh.
I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Hmm? What the? Holy shit. Oh no, Aiba's turning off? Oda looks so sinister. Day 4 Monday. Wow. I want to keep playing, but I should probably stop. Marble Monday. Can I save here? When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. Mama's back.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. So maybe Tessa called Oda to get her out of there. And now she's going to be really hard to find, I'm guessing. Is there anything cool in the case file now? Skills, lying, cheating. I want to go through all those at some point. Emoing. Are these the... Oh no, this is just art and stuff. Oh, right, I can look at the flowchart. This is just like the nonary game stuff. Is there a way to zoom in? Oh, I can. Oh, but only like that. Nice, and you can warp back to what was going on. Oh, how did I end up over here? It's like a really... It's not like the nonary game ones where they just go down. Like this one goes back up. I'm guessing I have to play through all the different... Sinking in the pain. Yeah, it splits here. Interesting. I'm guessing it's like the nonary games where I have to play through all the routes to kind of actually get the true ending. Alright, I'm going to save here and sign off for the night, because it's getting late where I am. Cool. Alright, thanks everyone for hanging out and watching. I might play some more of this tomorrow. If not, I'll maybe play Grandia or Dot Hack or something. So, yeah, I'm actually really into this right now, so I think I will probably play it tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for watching again. Bye.